Good morning, YouTube. It's MLB DFS coming to you live and direct. Here to give you my fave 5 picks for the all-day slate. Today is September 22nd. Hope everybody's having a great morning to start their day. I'm having a great one. Let's jump into this. Before I start, please feel free to smash that like button. Please subscribe for daily content. NFL week 3 is on the way tomorrow. We'll have my picks later on after this video. But let's get into it, y'all. Now, my first pitcher, I am going to go with Justin Verlander with a great pick going against the Angels. He's averaging a 169 batting average versus them and 130 at bats. Houston's heavily favored, a negative 270. At Minute Maid Park, definitely a pitcher-friendly park. The Angels lineup averaging 25.4 strike rate versus right-hand pitchers. He's averaging 28 fantasy points in the past 5 games. The last 3 games, he had a 30 fantasy point game, 31, and 37. He's climbing the charts. Definitely a great matchup today for him as well. In 20 starts, he has averaged 35% strike rate, a 12.8 strikes per 9 innings, and 23.49 fantasy points a game. And he's averaging a 108 whip. Just a great play for him. So I'm putting him in my lineup, my number 1 spot. Now going for my SP2, I am looking at Rich Hill. Alright, he's going against the Padres at home, only 9,500. Alright, the San Diego's lineup is averaging 21.6 strike rate versus left-hand pitchers. He's averaging a 177 batting average versus them and 79 at bats. He's averaging they have an average 307 whip against lefties. He had a 16 fantasy point game versus them. That was July 10th, and he had a 31 fantasy point game against them August 24th. In 20 starts, he's averaging a 3.73 ERA, 27.7 strike rate, 10.4 strikes per 9 innings, and averaging 17.15 fantasy points a game. Just a great slot for him at home going against the Padres. So I'm putting him in. Now for my first baseman spot, number 3, I'm looking at Jay Bruce. Still going against Washington. He's going crazy against them in the last 2 games. He's averaging 18.5 fantasy points versus Washington in the last 2 games. He's averaging 13.67 fantasy points in 3 high-scoring games, averaging 9.35 fantasy points in over 20 games. Just a great pick, only 3,900. Save some money on the bats. So I'm plugging them in my 3rd slot. Alright, now great news, y'all. If you haven't already, click the link in my description for draft dashboard tools just for you. Alright, all it does is just smash all the information to save research time just for you. Only for 30 days right now, limited trial, 30 days for $1. Alright, it packs your defense and offense rankings per person, give you the stats for last 3 games, and also the 7-game scoring log, and it also has the watch list for you. Also, you can switch through DraftKings or Fanduel, and if you sign up now, click the link in the description, you get access to the sleepers, your studs, and you have access to the lineup optimizer, and you will have access to my player pool. Once you click on the player pool, click on the watch players, you'll see MLB DFS picks on the top right corner. Click that button, you'll receive my players, alright, that I'm looking at. And you can plug it in your lineup optimizer. You can change the players if you like. You can save the lineup and export it to your DraftKings or Fanduel account. Just a great one-stop shop for your needs. Check it out now. Alright, now to get back to my picks, going for my number 2, to the second baseman, number 4 spot, I am looking at Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Alright, going against Glasnow. Now Glasnow is averaging that he gives up a 242 fantasy points per plate appearance versus right-hand bats. Alright, he's averaging 23.5 fantasy points in the past 2 games. He had 3 home runs in the past 2 games, and that's versus Tampa. Alright, so He has a great upside against the Rays, so why not plug him in? He's doing his damn thing against them, and why not? This is a great slot. Now going for my last pick at outfielder, number 5, I am looking at Aaron Hicks going against Hess. All right, at 4,500. Now Hess gives up an average 2.1 fantasy points per play appearance versus left-hand bats. Hicks is averaging 1.98 fantasy points per play appearance versus right-hand pitchers. He had 29 fantasy points yesterday with a home run versus Baltimore, and he has them again today. Has a great slot. Got an easier pitcher actually, and he's averaging 11.08 fantasy points per play. 11.08 fantasy points in 37 home games. Just a great slot for him. He is balling right now in the last 4 games, as you see, 29, 9, 17, 12. But knowing against Baltimore, he had 29 starting up the series. I feel like he's definitely going to get around 10 to 15 again, for the second time. All right, and that's my fave 5. It's Justin Verlander, Rich Hill, Jay Bruce, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., and Aaron Hicks. If you like my picks, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for daily content. All right, NFL, like I said, is on the way. Check out my last previous videos on that. Any questions or concerns with your lineups throughout the day? We have the early slate, and we still have the main slate tonight. If you have any concerns with your lineup on that, please feel free to comment on this post, or also you can add me on Twitter at Melorama. All right, check out the link in the description for the DFS tools, just for $1 for 30 days. You cannot beat it. Just check it out. All right, love y'all. You have an amazing day. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later.